so you get to go in the front. The Jounce sock's so good.
So it's blocked up because I think it's the military range.
Get away from the dust, and I can't see. The dealer should give you this, right?
Huh?
When you buy a Ford? What's up, dirt people? Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. We got a cool video for you guys today in the form of an exclusive Raptor Run. Most groups, and you've seen them here, they do small open invites or even paid runs, but this is hosted for the Galpin family by Tommy, the general manager at Galpin Auto Sports. He planned it for overland rigs that you'll see in a bit, but more importantly, we had the chance to follow around the Raptor group. And quick info on the run: it's a campsite accommodating these big trailers on private property owned by Rancho DQ on BLM land in Johnson Valley. Check links for him also if you're interested in renting out the property. So we figured that chasing Raptors was a good chance to test the Zr2 Jounce shocks by Chevrolet Performance, freshly installed and ready to be observed in the harsh terrain here, because it's rough out here. So let's get dirty. Galpin Auto Sports Weekend Warrior Getaway with Zr2 tag along testing. Also should bring up, if you're interested in the Zr2 rear Jounce shocks with the strike plate, all that stuff, we have the install video thanks to Creep. He helped me out shortly after the accident, and I'll put a link in the description. Also to Ball Off-Road, where we purchased them from, and it seems like we stole them from the race team. So get your parts from Balla. So morning walk around time, that's Justin's truck. You've seen him on other videos. Get you a better look at our truck right now. He's got a Gen 1 Raptor. He's got the project tires on it, and yeah, most importantly in this terrain, doesn't matter what speed you got, what suspension, you need good tires. They're gonna get destroyed here. Speaking of tires, we have the Nokian Rock Proof, also armored with the Innovate wheels, the forged bead lock. So yeah, we're bulletproof. We got the bulletproof setup. And we're also, besides the Jounce shocks, we're testing the upper control arms from Relations Race Wheels. And in the background, you can see the Toyota setups over there. Like I said, he planned this adventure for bring whatever you want. There was Jeeps, whatever, but we stuck with the Raptors because that was the fast stuff. And FYI, you're gonna see him wrenching on another Ford right now because he hooks everyone up, but this is Tommy's rig right here. Also, speaking of rigs and modifications and all that, you can get all this work done, mid-travel kits, whatever you want at Galpin, at Gas. So I'll put some more of Tommy's info for work also. And since we're here testing the Chevy Jounce shocks from Chevrolet Performance, I should mention that they'll do that work at Gas also. It doesn't have to be Ford. Most people don't know what to expect on these runs. If it's their first time, especially Raptor runs, they can come with a lot of egos, so you got to choose wisely. Right up front, apologies for the poor audio, but it's worth it. I'm going to crank it up so you could hear, but just so you guys can get a feel from the driver's meetings or what to expect if you guys decide to go on one of these runs. And Tommy's the guy pulling off the cowboy hat, by the way.
My name is Tommy Rizai. I'm the general manager of Galpin Auto Sports, and we wanted to invite you guys here to Galpin Off-Road Day. Our friends at Brecky have been nice enough to join as well, so we appreciate you guys being here. As you guys are driving, if you're getting into any establishments where there's homes, keep your speed down and just respect the homestead. So don't dust them out. If there's kids running around, you never know. So keep your speeds down. If you see, or any camps, if someone's sitting with RVs and camping out, please don't go fast around them. Keep the speeds low. 12 miles in that direction, you have a giant rock. So it's a pretty big size rock. I don't know how to give you a measurement, but probably like bigger than this trailer. But it's a giant rock that just exists, and a lot of people like to go see it as a landmark. Type into your phone, giant rock, and it'll give you direction. You're in Johnson Valley, and right there, that dry lake bed is where King of the Hammers is held. I don't know if anyone knows of it, but it's an off-road race. It's turned into a huge event, kind of like a SEMA thing for the off-road industry. So this area is known for having very, very rough terrain. Not saying that it can't be fun, but I pre-ran it with one of my guys yesterday, and even in a stock-ish Raptor, it's very uncomfortable, meaning there's a lot of whoops. So there's sand dunes there, and there's sand dunes against the back of me. So if you guys want to play in the sand, all these areas that you see trails, you can, again, safely traverse. What we're doing with a bunch of the Raptor guys that are here, we're going to do a trail that's 8 miles over and then take Camp Rock Road back, and that's what this map shows. We're all on GPS navigation, which I hope everyone else is if you're out here. Keep up a good pace on that loop because it's about 45 miles. So if you go slow, it's going to take quite a bit of time. And our goal was to hit that now and come back for lunch here. Because once you get all full from lunch, I doubt everyone's going to be wanting to be in a car jumping up and down. After lunch, we can all do little side trips here and there. Radios. So we're all on race radio. So the group that's going to come out with us, we're going to be on Baja Pits at all times. So when you come to a turn or come to an obstacle that's not evident, like if it's not just a dead ahead straight, you would hold that turn till the guy behind you gets up to you. Once you see the guy behind you, you can go ahead and leave. The guy behind you will hold that turn for the next guy. That's just making sure that your whole team will make it to the final destination and people don't get lost. Oh, and then Dennis was very kind enough to make us welcome packages. So you guys have a goodie bag. You guys can see Dennis and then he'll hand them out to you guys. Thank you, Dennis. Last thing, drivers, please don't drink. There's drinks in the rig that you're all more than welcome to. But if you're a driver of a vehicle, please don't drink. Again, I'm not going to police anyone, but it's just being, smart about it. We're going to be out in the middle of nowhere. If you're going to drive, even if it's 1 or 2 beers, you never know.
Okay, right on. Was that like, you get one, Henry? You get one?
So Rancho DQ, thanks to Dennis, hooked it up with some swag, and it was time to line up for the run.
Where'd Justin go?
He gets to go in the front. And didn't want to make this about us, but there's some suspension footage of the Jounce shocks that we installed, and I'll give you guys some tips on that if you're watching the video for this. Back to the video shortly, but I wanted to interrupt to show you guys trucks of viewers that were posted on Telegram. Besides that, you can also organize runs on there. Pismo Beach this weekend and Soda Lake is coming up, all being organized on there. Not to mention, all videos will be public on Telegram 2 days before YouTube, so follow the link in the description for more fun. We'll never ask you for donations or Patreon. Instead, we'll always strive to give back. So go on Telegram and make the 420 Motors community your own.
Go ahead, I'll go behind you. Go for it.
That's John, by the way. You guys will see more of him later on in the video.
What we're doing, if you guys want to go hang out on the lake bed and just take some pictures and stuff, go ahead. Give us like 5-10 minutes and then we'll continue. Daniel Johnson, do you guys hear me? Daniel Johnson?
Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, I copy you.
Bump stops helped, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
So literally a bumpy start, no big deal, just an incident with one of the vehicles, but we got to test the Jounce shocks and just waited it out. It wasn't bad.
You could pass me, Justin, if you want.
No, you're good, man.
A quad and some bikes might turn down your guys' way.
Everything's good.
Big whoop, hold on. Be careful, man.
Oh, yeah. Copy, good looking out. It gets pretty choppy, guys.
And Tommy's doing a good job leading, good pace, not too fast. You don't need to go super fast because the trucks get spread out, so it's just avoiding damage.
It gets a little bit rough coming up this little hill, guys.
A little bit, huh? The Jounce shocks feel good.
To be honest, I wasn't quite sure about the Jounce shocks because on the street, since it's not noisy, they engage right away. You can hear them and they're loud. It's mechanical, so it sounds awesome. But I was worried they're going to be too intrusive on the dirt, but not so. Just like everything else with Chevrolet Performance for the Zr2, it always operates at peak performance. It's awesome.
Hold on, guys, stop. Stop on trail, close gate.
This, oh, we're off trail. We missed a turn.
No, my goal was to meet up with the rest of the trail that we've done previously.
Oh, copy. Looks like there's some alternate trails, but I don't know. Let me check it.
Where's the other trail you see? Let me come to you. Hold on, let me show you.
You want to go?
Whatever.
I'm gonna go check it out, let you guys know how choppy it is. So we gotta go that way. It does make it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go down
No,
that.
that's what we want.
Right. Well, you can't just get on it right there.
I know.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, it's that trail, so further up more. But yeah, that little rat trail.
Yeah.
Oh, does it turn from in there? Does it get all the way here? Oh no, you see that trail on our left? That little rat trail that intersects with the trail we were supposed to be on? That's what I was trying to get to.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we could do that too.
What was he saying?
If you guys went off to the right, that's all. It's blocked off because I think it's the military range.
Oh, farts. All right.
But that's why we don't want to be in there.
Oh, fuck.
Copy. So come back around, guys. We're just gonna double back on the road we went, cut across Soggy Lake, and then take the other route we know. I apologize.
It's not cool. But yeah, it doesn't feel bad. Yeah, feels like it could suck.
You feel way better?
Oh yeah, a lot better.
Yeah.
Besides posting viewers' trucks and toys, we also share mods and technical and mechanical victories as well as our failures. Anything that's helpful, really. All vehicle owners are welcome, and feel free to post your own weekend trips. Paul did a run that we couldn't go on last minute, but he uploaded content, so I made a slideshow for the viewers. Besides that, you'll never watch another commercial mid-video on here anymore. Only Telegram intermissions from now on. The ads just don't pay enough, and you deserve better. Nothing but dust, nothing but dust.
Yeah. Oh, it's your back.
Yeah. Ah, nothing but dust. Get away from the dust, and I can't see. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sure. You okay?
Yeah.
Check engine light.
What do you say?
Check engine light.
No, we're all right, but yeah, that was rough. Check it.
Vertebrae.
I know.
Yeah, is that you?
Ouchie.
That's yours.
Sorry.
Killed everybody.
All right. Ah, sorry. Oh yeah, you could feel it putting power down too, because it doesn't bounce off as much. Oh, this looks safer. Nope. Oh man, they're way back there, huh? Oh, at least we're seeing people now.
Yeah.
Once we get to Camp Rock Road, we can kind of regroup and get together.
Copy. Yeah, this is some bullshit. Everything's a truck killer here. The only way to be safe is to stay on the known whoops.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's cool to say, oh, we're going to Johnson Valley. They forget how up and choppy it is. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm just chilling back here.
Yeah, the terrain at Johnson Valley, parts of it can get really annoying within about half an hour. So I was still worried about the airbags going off and hurting my hand, still recovering. So I became the straggler towards the end. That's one thing to note if you're planning to do these types of runs. At first, you want to be the fastest one out there, and then you get tired of the maintenance bills and you slow down a bit. Also, all the complaining we did about it being choppy in Johnson Valley, it's rough out here. Rocks for your tires, everything. The only good thing is there's restrooms everywhere. It's BLM land. This is Camp Rock Road already, so we're pretty far out of where we started. But there's fast trails too, just there's a lot of rough stuff. For anyone curious what gear they need for these types of runs, everyone's got straps for towing, extra lights, front and back to be cutting through the dust, radio, sustained communications, GPS, just on your phone, you don't need to go too fancy, some tools, and some spare tires, you're good to go. Besides that, the truck's maintenance will let you know what else you need. If you like going to the races, we would love to see your content on here.
Let's do it!
Crashes, everything, whatever. Gambler 500 to Mint 400 to anything score, we would love to see it. So don't be shy, follow the link and post your adventures and toys on Telegram. All the trucks are still running good though, so after a good leg stretch, we hit the road again. So how to play catch up after packing up the drone, and the guys were nice enough to wait for us and didn't even make fun of waiting for the Chevy. But yeah, we were done running hard. Our backs were just toast already. So we got behind Boris to do some sweeping. There's a lot of value in that too. You got to have good sweepers. And that's John's drone above me flying, by the way. And the drone shots are cool because you've seen all this front mounted cam. It just gets the same. It's either whoops or straight and fast. It gets boring. But then you find these sections, power line or hills. It's like a rally type section. I love them. Boris is ahead of me. He didn't know we were racing. But yeah, I'm always going through this as fast as I can. They're pretty fun, pretty technical, make you a good driver, but you'll see I get pretty close to going off the cliff right there. Not too close, but yeah, I overshot that.
So we're getting in?
So once John showed up behind us and it was time for everyone to go, we stayed behind Boris and John was sweeping. And because of our order, we kind of got stuck with this after a mishap, but good thing John was around. More Telegram treasures for you guys. We also post things on there that have been purged or persecuted from traditional platforms. Lots of patriot parties, flag runs, rallies, truly peaceful protests, and much, much more, as well as Second Amendment stuff. Just great content. Everything from legal heads up to gunsmithing and bullet reloading. So check the Telegram link below to fill your weekly patriot quota.
The dealer should give you this, right?
Huh?
When you buy a Ford? I don't know, everyone keeps asking me, oh, the Raptor's almost done, it's almost done. Like, no, we gotta test it. There might be engine lights, like there's all kinds of stuff, dude.
It's looking good though. I've seen the pictures he posted the other day.
Yeah, it's coming along. He doesn't send me any good pictures to post. I don't really care anyways. I'll probably...
You're over it already or what?
Oh, I had to years ago. Or it was driving me crazy. I had to just pretend it doesn't exist.
So John's really good at helping out, and because of that, Boris gave the rest of the group the green light to keep going. Since we were in the back, he didn't want to ruin the fun of the whole group. So we just chilled over here, fixed it, and made sure we got back to campsite. As far as gear goes, there's the impact, the grinder just for the welder, and then this battery-powered welder. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully I'll add this soon to my collection.
Keep going.
And I gotta be careful about how I tell you guys about this spot. We were in the hills up ahead a while ago, and we wanted to scout our way out, and we stumbled across a warehouse that was housing a bunch of Raptors and a lot of Broncos, the good ones too, not the sport ones. And it was here, but on the way in, we passed no trespassing sign. So it's private property. And we weren't with the group. This was on our way back when it was just us. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this because we're not supposed to be here, but we didn't bother anyone and we didn't know until we were here. So I just turned around and we were out and back to the campsite. So that being said, I don't know its official title. I don't know what goes on here, but if you hang around here long enough, you'll see Broncos and Raptors developmental test vehicles coming out of here. Right here you can get to see the entrance to Rancho DQ. You just kind of drive in. It's just off the main trails really, and you just work your way in. So whatever size campground you want, little ones, big ones, hookups, RVs brought in before, whatever you need, they'll hook you up. So that's it guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share if you found the video helpful. Huge shout out to Tommy and everyone at Galpin. It was fun hanging out with the trucks, and again, thanks for the hospitality. I'll put links to them in the description so you can tune in for future runs, for vehicles, or for upgrade services. Speaking of upgrades, gotta give huge shout out to Ball Off-Road for sourcing the parts, the rear Jounce shocks, and the strike plate from Chevrolet Performance, and again to Creep for doing the install while I was healing. Link to them and install video also down below. And don't forget to check us out on Telegram if you want to stay in touch, plan runs, or just get a sneak peek of upcoming content. And tip of the day, don't hire a guy named Creep to be your hands-free. We walked away with no damage thankfully, so until next time, keep finding new trails, keep meeting good people, and keep building your truck, and of course, keep it dirty.